Hey, what's up people? Coach Gus here and welcome to the Fiit studio. Today I'm gonna talk you through on how to make the most out of your air bike session. So I'm gonna give you some performance tips. So bring it in over here by the air bike. We're gonna start pretty simple, always from the setup. But we have done a full video on how to set up the bike. So just watch that one, make sure your air bike is ready for your height to rock and roll, and then come back here because your first performance tip is on how to mount and dismount the bike. All right, so as you jump onto the bike, it's really important that you do it from behind, because if you try to do it in the middle, what can happen is if the handle or the pedal is still moving, those can hit your chest or your shin, and trust me, it hurts. So the best way is so you just mount from here, especially if you can make that pedal right there waiting for you. You can jump on and use your body weight to get the machine going. Did you see it? Woo! Power right there. So once again, I'll leave it here. As I jump on, I use my body weight to get it, boom, up to that workout pace pretty much straight away. As you finish, I love it, because from here, the same way that you mounted, I want you to dismount now. That same leg that you put first, you put it down, and then next one, same way. Let me do it the other side so then you can see even better. So from here, you just put it down, boom. All right, and even if you're going for those extra cows in the end, you can even keep pushing as you do it. Boom. All right, squeeze in even more cows. All right, so that was how to mount and dismount. Moving on, next up, I want to talk about some common mistakes. I just want you to see if you identify yourself to some of those. First one, which is really common, is the kind of like psycho head, which you just go here. Crazy head and go for it. All right, that's a common mistake, and I'm gonna tell you why. Second one, just throwing elbows. If you're throwing elbows, common mistake as one, all right? We have, this one is my favorite as well. All of them are my favorite, they're just nice. It's not bad if you do it, you just didn't know. This one is the horse riding one. When your seat is too high and you need to just kind of like, if you're riding a horse, just going side to side. And equally, another really big common mistake, if you mess up on the setup and you go too low, it's like if you're going for that mountain bike ride, really low, just overloading your quads. So the point here is that all these common mistakes, not just it looks bad, because it's not. It will directly interfere in your performance. If you're too low, you overload your quads. If you are too high, to a point where you have to be on your tiptoes, you have to be on your tiptoes, and you cannot create power from there. All the power is gonna go right from the middle of your foot. So you have to be sure you have it there. So setup is really important. Boom, okay. Once it comes now to riding the air bike, some very important points here as well is one, you need to be able to breathe, to bring as much oxygen into your body as possible. So you need to keep your chest up in order to make that flow nice and easy. That's why you cannot go looking down here, even if you want to watch the screen, you should keep your chest up and just watch the screen with your eyes, because that way you're gonna allow yourself to breathe, okay? That's a basic performance tip, okay? Next up, I want to talk to you about using your whole body, but never all together. On the air bike, we can use just legs, or we can use pull, or we can push. So you have three muscle groups that you can use, okay? So let's be smart in the way how we use them. Based on how tired you are, if your shoulders are burning, you don't want to push because they're already burning, so you want to pull more than push, or use your legs more than your upper body. And the same way, if your legs are burning, you can always use your upper body more. So you can even rotate a bit more and just use push and pull at once. And a really good drill to practice that, you have those pedals there, you can just practice arms only. Just practice arms only on the air bike. Boom, so then you really learn how to make the most of your upper body. The same way, you can just go for legs only and really feel your legs pushing through. Once you really nail and master those two parts of your body, you learn how to then pace them throughout the workout. And last but not least, we have to follow a pace. Once we practice, once we test, we're gonna have a max where we can really push, but then we have like a workout pace, like around 70%. You have to be able to follow that. Put that number up on the RPM and just stay consistent. That's why it is very important for you to practice in classes where you have to hit those numbers and just sustain them for a long period of time. So then you can be efficient. And then remember, while you're doing it, keep your chest up to breathe and pay attention to which part of your body is a bit more tight, so then you can play around and change up. Yes, team, I hope you enjoyed it. And now it is time to put into practice everything you learned here and just smash every single air bike session. All right, and I'll be here waiting for you to do it with you. All right, I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.